welcome back to Bourbon Barrel Talk. I'm your host, Scott Minton, and we are back in the Brock Bourbon Bar. Hell, it's been a minute.
Absolutely.
Yes, it has.
Damn, we got the rave music going.
Whee!
Yeah, all right. So, anyway, we're back in the Brock Bourbon Bar, and this is 2024.
Yeah.
So we took a little bit of a semi-hiatus from at least from the Brocks.
Yep.
But we are definitely having a good time, and we're going to talk whiskey.
Yeah. Well,
diving right in, aren't we?
we are now in 2024, so Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy new drinking year.
Oh,
Yep.
Bring it on, Johnny. I love it.
What I hate is all these quitters that are like, what is it? No something. January.
Dry January.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Nope.
Yeah. No, I'm
As if the world couldn't get any more miserable.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, I'm not going to drink for 31 days. Fuck that. So anyway,
Quitters.
so today we had a mail call a couple of weeks ago from Garrison Brothers, and I'll tell you what, they must love our reviews because they keep sending us stuff to talk about.
I
Please
think
keep
it's a great
sending it, too.
arrangement. Yeah.
So anyway, this episode we're going to discuss their brand new release, which is coming out here in the next week or so, which is called Guadalupe, and this is 107 proof, and this is a wheated bourbon that has been finished in a port barrel. So
That'll be interesting.
Kind of interested to see exactly how this thing runs out, and we're going to go from there. But
I just got to comment on the color.
it does
It
have a
is
great color.
beautiful.
I think that's the Texas.
Like a mahogany wood
Yeah.
Yeah.
almost. Just dark and wonderful.
When you think about it, it's aged 4 years in a bourbon barrel,
Yeah.
and then
2 more years in the port.
two more years in a Spanish port barrel.
Yep.
So
So we got 6-year-old product here, basically, and it's
it's went through Texas heat for 6 summers,
yep.
which
Ooh,
that
that'll
could
be
do a lot.
interesting. Yeah,
Well,
that'll be interesting.
Is there really
Forget
Texas
that.
winter?
Past 2 years they've had ice and snow, so yeah, possible.
I guess it's true.
Depending
It
on
is true.
where Hive, Texas is.
Yeah, 100%. All right, let's hit those noses. See what y'all are getting. The thing I'm noticing while you guys are taking a little sniff, man, is this thing's got some nice legs to it. It's
Yeah,
good.
they do. It's pretty.
Okay, is it just me, or is it there a little bit of chocolate or something to it?
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
say there's definitely
absolutely.
some
Picking
chocolate.
up a lot of coffee bean, more towards the chocolatey side of the coffee bean note.
I think it's probably more of like the darker chocolate.
Yeah.
That bitterness of a.
You're getting coffee?
I'm getting some coffee.
I'm not.
I could see bitterness like her, but
Yeah,
not
I
the
think-
not the coffee bitterness.
I think you might be mistaking a really, really dark chocolate for that coffee.
It's overwhelming my nose, and so that could be it too.
Yeah.
It's very strong.
I think
is
it might be
very
it might be the
good.
coffee bread, man,
So-
that you had earlier.
Oh fuck, it could be.
Yeah.
Damn, it's gonna be one of those nights where I'm just gonna have to not think about what I had
Yeah.
prior to.
Yeah. So
I'm also getting a little bit of like herbalness off this or something.
Yeah.
So there's definitely a little bit of like that weird like spice, things like that. I'd call it more on the clove side, if anything. But
That works.
oddly, dude,
It smells different than most things we've had.
yeah.
it smells like strawberry milk.
I've never drank strawberry milk, so I have to take myself out of that one. I don't like strawberries. Don't look at me like that.
Like it smells like there's some kind of weird like strawberry like creamy like smell to it.
Cream savers.
Maybe a strawberry cream saver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when you first open that wrapper.
And
where
there's a
it's
little
kind of
bit-
like.
I can support your creaminess
Yeah.
theory. I don't know where the strawberry.
I'm
would
also
come
getting some
through.
plum.
Yeah.
Gut plum. That
That I can
get
see
on
more
board
than a
with.
strawberry.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a
Plum
nip.
cream.
Get that first pull. Man, I tell you, I still just
I
the
know.
nose on this thing, man.
It's like I don't want to taste it, but I know I need to.
That's plum on the palate.
Yeah, I was about to say
Nailed it on
that port definitely influences it
yeah.
a lot.
Oh, wow.
Because it's plum on the front and
yeah.
mid.
Yeah.
Doesn't go to the back, but it stays on the
There's-
front and mid.
It's almost like there's that clove is on that back.
Yeah.
Yeah, cream, spice, a little bit of that plum for sure.
Yeah.
But it seems like it stays on the front part more than it does on the finish.
Yeah, it's definitely more on the front. On
Yeah.
the front, it's more in the front to mid, and then the finish is just really quick, which
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised with it being 107 proof.
Yeah. I know.
It doesn't drink to 107
No,
either.
not
No,
even
no, no,
close.
This drink's way
This is like
below
a
proof.
90 proof,
Yeah.
if that. This could be dangerous to a certain degree if you're not realizing what you're drinking.
Bingo. Those are my favorites.
So some of that oak's coming through.
Yeah.
yeah, I
little
get
bit
a
of
little bit
tannins.
more of that. Yeah. That
I wonder what
very
char
acidic.
level they use on their barrels.
We
Tech support, please.
Yep.
Tech
Tech
support.
support is checking that out.
But it's not like an overpowering oak on the back end. Are you getting on more on the back end than the front?
I'm getting that like oak spice and that dryness that comes from the oak, typically in the front palate.
Yeah.
It's like right on the tip of my tongue, and then it's right in like the dips of my inside of my lip.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get any chocolate on the mouth feel.
So I get more of the chocolate in the mid palate than anywhere else, and it's very faint.
Yeah, it's
on
very
the
very.
chocolate.
This is
It's
throwing
faint
me
at
off.
best.
But it's got a lot of that chocolate nose.
I'm pulling more fruitiness from it. Just that.
Yeah,
that
it's
plum.
a rich plum. It's
Yeah.
got some
Yeah.
rich plum. I'm still getting, even on the taste, and it might be maybe my nose has overly influenced it. I still get a little bit of that strawberry, like that creamy, like weird, like strawberry flavor.
I'm not getting strawberry, but it could be more of like a caramel or a honeysuckle to me.
And now I'm starting to get a little cinnamon too.
On the back palate?
Yeah,
mid to back.
like
Yep.
right- yeah.
Mid to
I
back.
Right on the
On that
sides
second
of that
hit.
second,
Yeah.
right at the back of the
Yeah.
tongue.
Yeah, that's where I was getting mine too.
God, that nose.
It's definitely really unique.
It is very
I've not
unique.
tasted
Oh, yeah.
anything like this.
No,
It's been a hot minute since I've tried anything like this in a while.
it's got a unique name and a unique flavor and smell.
Where did the name Guadalupe come from? Right? Like, I
I
mean,
spent 2
Guadalupe,
hours
isn't
trying to
that,
figure
isn't
this
that that's a province in like
In Mexico.
In
It's in
Mexico.
Then
Yeah.
you got the Guadalupe River. And
Right. But all that's in Mexico,
Yeah,
and they're
no.
Spanish
No.
port barrels.
No.
Guadalupe River is in Texas.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it
but
may-
it runs into Mexico, does it not?
I think the Rio Grande.
it runs into the Rio
yeah.
Grande. Okay.
But you've also got like Our Lady of Guadalupe, which is heavily in the Hispanic Catholic culture.
It's a char 4 level. Maybe that's where that chocolate note's coming
Yeah.
from.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few options, but it just they don't say anything. Website reviews, nothing. I went on a tangent one day.
Maybe their distillery is close to the Guadalupe River in Texas. I mean,
Yeah.
it is a Texas bourbon.
Yeah, I don't know. They're based out of Hive, Texas, which I don't know where that is. So
Google. We got tech support on it. He's going to find out where
Absolutely.
It's got kind of this dusty, like old time funk.
it does
in-
have a
in
little bit
Yeah.
of funk.
the
Yeah.
nose, and I dig that. That's nice.
Yeah. The nose especially.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
it's like I would say it's more of a like Ezra Brooks Dusty if we're going to compare it to something of the
Okay.
that like a Jim
I
Beam
don't hate
Ezra
that
Brooks
idea.
or something
Yeah.
to that effect.
So, trying this, knowing that it's a weeded bourbon, because I think it's like, what, 74-11 something, or 74-15-11, I think is what it is. Does that sound right? You literally put it in the group chat, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to go back to.
11. Yeah, so I was right.
there we
Okay.
go.
My memory's better than I thought. Good. Hey, look at you, Scott. Whoop, whoop,
Cha-ching.
whoop. Cha-ching, ching, ching. But it's just crazy. So it is.
Tech
let's see.
support is
Garrison Brothers is in the northern part of the. Actually, no, it's just right near, just north of San Antonio. I'm trying not to get it close to the mic because of the feedback,
feedback. Yeah.
here. But I don't see the Guadalupe River anywhere near it. But Nick, will have
Guadalupe's over in the hill country.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
So, that being said, I have
Who
no idea
knows?
where the name came from. But
Yeah.
Maybe they can respond and let us know.
that's right. Well, I'll have to send an email to somebody.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just that struck me as odd. We'll just put it that way.
I put a little bit of water in it.
Did you?
And
All right.
I'm getting on the nose. I'm getting the missing chocolate that I didn't have.
Okay.
That I thought it was coffee, but now I'm getting more chocolate.
Now it's
on
more
the nose.
chocolate. Okay.
With the nose.
With the nose. I haven't
After the
tasted it
water?
yet, but
All right.
after the water, that chocolate, at least for me, comes through a lot stronger.
Gotcha. All right. Babs is reading something. What you got, Babs? Nothing.
Something that Nick wrote.
Oh, wasn't a naked picture of him or anything?
Bring it on.
I hope not. Oh Lord.
Y'all should have known that one.
Nick with the
Yeah.
tassels, running
The
around doing the
pasties.
dance. Yeah, that's right.
Nick
Pasty
just has
tassels.
one tassel because he's a naughty boy.
Uh-oh. Naughty boy. See, I feel like I'm losing the chocolate now.
Fuck, really?
Yeah.
No, it comes
I still
through.
get some of the bitterness, but it's not as pronounced to me.
Yeah. It doesn't. Yeah. The nose completely falls off. It turns all fruit now.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
lot more plum and all that.
The
I
funny
don't know,
thing
my
is, like,
palate
I'm
must be
not getting
fucked
like
tonight. I
any
don't know.
like heavy caramel or heavy vanilla
No,
notes.
No,
which I
no,
anticipated.
none of that. No.
Which, yeah, I was expecting
The
to have some of
port
that.
has, I think, overdid the 4 years in the oak barrels.
You think so? Really?
I think the port's influenced it more to me.
It's a possibility.
Because with a level 4 char, would that mean that there's greater, I don't know what the term would be, but greater amounts of sweetness?
I mean, yeah,
In terms of
theoretically,
like caramel,
yeah,
vanilla, you
right.
would get more of those sugary.
Right.
things.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, typically you would get more of those caramelly, sugary type sweet notes, but it might be just that the sweetness is being overtaken. Like maybe what Carl's saying makes sense. Like maybe the port and the sweetness from the plum is kind of overreaching there.
Overpowering,
Yeah. Which isn't bad.
No.
Now I put water in it, and I'm getting almost like a biscuity like on the palate.
Oh, this is
Kind of bready.
Yeah, like kind of a little breading type
Yeah.
thing, like almost like a.
Please don't add water to this to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And dude,
I
I'm
know.
not. I feel like I'm crazy because I keep going back to that stupid strawberry.
I don't know, though, but
now
like,
it tastes like to me.
The three of you are picking up on more the same thing that I am, so I can't be the judge to say like maybe there isn't strawberry.
Like it's almost weird because it's almost like strawberry biscuit dough. Like if you
There's
took
a
like
doughiness to this.
like a strawberry shortcakey like thing.
Okay, I can understand.
But none
where
of the
you're coming-
sweetness from it. But
Right.
like if you took like the strawberries, you threw it in the biscuit dough, and you don't put any of the little glaze or whatever that comes on
Yeah.
there like normally.
Like the biscotti.
Yeah, I mean, you
kind
can
of
go
sticks.
biscotti, I guess, but I'm thinking more biscuit dough. It's doughy.
It is definitely doughy.
Yeah, definitely doughy.
It's more doughy with the water than it is without
Yeah.
the water.
And the thing is, none of it offends me. I'm not.
No.
I'm not hating it. It's
prefer-
different and weird.
Yeah. This is definitely a little too different.
Yeah.
Too much dough for me on the water. But when it's without water, to me, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It can be a very dangerous drink. Even adding water, you still don't get that. Like sometimes you get that proof hit.
Yeah.
You don't get that from
All right,
this.
No.
Nick, give Barbara the card. Let's go over the tasting notes.
See how bad we did?
And let's see how these new glasses are working.
Oh God, never mind. Give him to Johnny.
But let me wear your glasses.
All right. So, according to this lovely little card, tasty notes: a sensuous, creamy liquid, full on berry fruit, ripe plums,
Definitely, we got the plums.
strawberry butter on flaky morning biscuits.
No way. Shut the front door.
I want to see this, mother.
Chocolate and cinnamon, lavender honey.
Oh, that's it. It's the lavender. That's
Yeah.
what's throwing everything
Oh
off.
no! Toasted coffee beans,
Huh.
and the last little part it says instant drool.
That's crazy.
Like legit, it's all on there.
No, it says strawberry butter on flaky morning biscuits.
Holy shit, dude! I'm not. Listen, if you'd have thought I read this motherfucker because I mean, like,
Yeah.
I'm literally not kidding. Like, I just every time I was like, there's just like this creamy, weird, chewy flavor, and then like then when you added the water, like then it was like doughy.
Doughy.
Oh,
Like,
you definitely got the doughy
Carl,
part. When
it
it
was so
Wayne's
weird.
Wayne's World.
We're
not worthy.
Shit, no,
Well,
listen,
that being
Mister
said-
Toasted Coffee Beans down there.
Exactly.
I was the only one. I was adamantly arguing with you. There was no coffee in this motherfucker.
I think I was the only one that got honey. Or
Yeah.
had that,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did.
yeah. So,
But
yeah.
that lavender
we all
sneaky,
have our
then
own
that's what was screwing it up.
perspectives.
It
I
was.
think.
It's what.
Yeah.
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 See, that's why I
Well-
love doing this as a group, right?
Well,
like if
and
I
I
just
think
gave my
maybe-
tasting notes, I mean, I would have hit a lot of these, right?
yeah.
But
Yeah.
but it's weird. Like, yes, you picked up something that like nobody else was picking up. Like, all I could keep thinking was chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. Like, I
To
mean-
me, it
And
was more of a
strawberry.
chocolate than a
Yeah.
yeah.
what I was getting off of coffee.
Yeah.
But we talked about earlier when we were trying the chocolate bread, like
Yeah.
the cacao sometimes gives off like a bitterness, especially if it's like a darker chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
That
right.
could be constrained as coffee.
Absolutely, 100%. So that's
Yeah.
just weird.
I mean, we hit everything on there.
We actually did,
We like legit.
except for lavender.
Yeah,
Well,
lavender is the only one.
That's the only one, but I'm wondering if that's where we're getting like that dusty kind of flavor
Yeah.
concept
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
from.
Yeah, filled greeny, like
Yep.
yeah, lavender. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
So at the same time, he mentioned that part. So really,
Yeah.
technically, we hit this one on the nail.
There we go.
but it definitely drinks like an older dusty to me. That's about a 86 proof, 90 proof.
yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
All right.
Definitely not to proof.
So
If Garrison needs any more master tasters, I think they know who to contact.
Johnny Tsunami, evidently.
This table, apparently.
Yeah, I
Oh.
don't
I
know.
don't know about that, but
All right.
We
So,
all have something.
find something.
so I think we all agree this is definitely a neat pour.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Neat
Okay.
all day long.
Yes.
I will
No
say
water.
though, there's a weird complexity that comes out when you add a couple of drops of water.
Yes.
So
if you want to experiment on something, it'd be a great experiment. But the problem is, when I was looking up, it's $150 bottle MSRP.
okay,
Okay.
Like, was it Total Wine? It
Okay.
sells it for $180.
gotcha.
I think February's the release, early February sometime.
February 1st or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's going to have, I'm guessing it's going to be a limited production, but
I would assume so. I still can't believe it really says strawberry buttered.
I know that just blows
He's in
like
shock.
fucking mind.
he's just
Absolutely.
looking at it,
It says strawberry butter, not like strawberries, but strawberry butter. But like, I'm like,
which
damn.
is a very unique.
Yeah, I don't even know that I've ever had strawberry butter. But I was just sitting there, I was like, now it's real doughy, like biscuits. That's so weird.
Yeah.
That was one of the most unique
And
flavors that we've heard of
And I'm so-
recently, and I'm
I'm so proud of Nick. He like didn't give away anything. Like normally
Good
I
job,
look
Nick.
at him and he's when I'm going on my tasting notes, he's like, he's over stone cold Steve Austin over and like, not looking at anything, not looking at anybody, looking at my phone, reading, doing whatever. He's not giving in on any,
No.
man. So
Yeah.
awesome. That's pretty cool. So
Yeah.
Definitely
I think-
different than any other port finish I think
Yes,
I've ever had.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I think the wheat and that just kind of just the way it marries, it's just a little
It
odd,
played
little
off
different.
itself
Yeah.
very well.
Yep, 100%. All right.
This was a good one.
All right. Well, that's our episode of Bourbon Barrel Talk. You want to find us? You can find us on Facebook, the Instagram, or the X. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, no matter what medium you are going to listen on, whether it's iTunes, Spotify, or etc. Email us any questions at bourbonbarreltalk@gmail.com. This is Scott, Johnny Tsunami, Carl, and Babs signing off. Peace.
Peace
ya.
out.
Go to ludicrous speed.